Alright, last one for you here, and it looks like you want to do something with magpies and windfall. Magpie picks up treasure, so just stick a lot of treasure in your deck. Windfall especially will do that. It is a colony game, so platinum is gonna come into the mix, as well as the colony, of course. But to be able to buy the windfall though, you need to get thin. Either that or have 100 magpies. But there's only 10 in the stack, so you probably need to get thin. So it looks like Magpie Amulet opening. If I do get 5 before windfall time, of course, I will pick up an upgrade just to help with the trashing a little bit, is my idea. So this one seems pretty straightforward, right? Some kind of money thing, and I think the Magpie is the best way to go here. You get Magpie with maybe a source up plus buy and again an upgrade or expand. You should be good to go. So we both open with the Magpie, and I'm gonna get the amulet as mentioned before, as well as my opponent. He gets an amulet too. So we both open identically. Our second amulet for me, of course, just going to go ahead and try to trash as quickly as possible. So far, so good. Same turns, nothing exciting happening. However, my amulet misses the shuffle, and I believe his amulet does not miss the shuffle. But I am still able to get to 4, so it seems natural for me to pick up a Magpie here. But I do get the silver instead, searching for an upgrade actually. That's the only reason why I picked up the silver, to have enough money to go for an upgrade at some point. So here I could get the upgrade, but I think it's more important to trash. Third amulet for my opponent, which I found a bit surprising, but it does allow him to get thinner a little bit more quickly if he could stick one in play every turn from here till whenever. So not a great turn for me here. My amulets collided last turn, and here this is nothing really. Embargo isn't worth the deck slot. I'd much rather play my amulet. So my opponent continues to trash, as do I here. I again could pick up the upgrade, but I believe trashing is more important, and Magpie is a fine card to pick up on 4 here. I really want to get lots of those Magpie guys for this game especially. So finally here I'm able to clear out all the estates from my deck, so maybe the Magpies will trigger more frequently now. Maybe those two trigger. That's nice. That's nice. And I'm finally up to 5 here, so I'm gonna pick up the upgrade now. I still have 4 cards left in the deck. Not quite able to get up to windfall territory, so that's why I'm going for the upgrade. Also potentially, like, there's a lot of room for upgrade to work here, right? You can go from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 and expand, up to 8 in province, up to 9 in platinum. So um maybe 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 you could do it. I'm not sure. So the last Magpie goes to me there, and that means I win the split 6 to 4, which is excellent. Which is excellent news for me here. However, I'm still not able to draw the deck. I do come up with 6. I entertain thoughts of a gold, but I decide on the upgrade once again, just because I want to get to that windfall, and the gold doesn't really help to get to the windfall as much as the upgrade does. And actually, in short thought, I will want to upgrade these amulets too. I mean, they've done their job. They've trashed a fair amount of things here. After that, they don't really serve too much of a purpose in the deck. My opponent gets the windfall first here, and it looks like he's a turn ahead at this point. So things don't look too good for me here, but I still have to keep going with it. I trash one of these collided amulets, the upgrade to pick up a ranger, and I go for one more silver here. I just have the 1 silver in my deck, and I'm not sure I could get to 5 without a second silver, so I'm gonna pick up the second silver here. I have to be careful with the upgrade and the windfall, right? I don't want to upgrade into something and have a land in the discard pile and negate the condition for the windfall. So here is 10 for my opponent, which I anticipated to be platinum, was instead an expand, so that seems reasonable. Actually, he can expand his amulets into golds at this point, or to whatever, vault, I don't know. The expand seemed very nice there, although platinum also seemed very nice there. So he doesn't have any upgrades, which is a thing to note. He only has now the one gain from the expand. So that's just something to keep in mind. Here I actually get rid of one of my upgrades for gold. There's no other choice, right? Of course. Just to have a bit more money heading into the post-windfall shuffle. So I come up with 9 here actually, so definitely enough for a windfall. So I'm gonna purchase that, pick up 4 gold, and I pick up a storeroom here. So why did I pick up the storeroom? This is kind of sketchy. I picked up the storeroom because I was thinking, okay, maybe I might want to upgrade the ranger into another upgrade. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that, in which case I would lose my plus buy. So I wanted to have at least a source of plus buy in the deck. That's why I did that. Um, not entirely sure if that is a sound argument. But oh well, it's done now. My opponent trashes one of his amulets for an upgrade and picks up another gold. So he doesn't have any platinum yet. However, I'm gonna pick up a platinum here for sure. For sure. I'm able to draw a bunch of cards with the Ranger. Gets me up to platinum and gold. Platinum and gold. So lots of money in the deck, right? I have 5 gold now. No, I have 6 gold now. What am I saying? I have 6 gold. So I pick up the platinum and ooh, now I'm entertaining thoughts of the expand here. It does seem to be quite good, and I have a pile of gold, so why not pick up the expand, right? You could probably expand platinum into colony at some point in the end here. So now I have 3 terminals in the deck, which isn't good, right? The expand is fine and a plus buy as fine. As the 2 terminals I feel like I should be playing with, only those 2. But I have a third, and that I even have the amulet. Shoot, that's a 3.5. I have to get rid of that guy. So there's quite a bit of terminals in the deck, and that hurts the Magpie, of course. You really just want Magpies and treasures in your deck. That's it. That's everything. So here I am gonna trash now the amulet, get rid of it, pick up a ranger, maybe remodel. You could entertain thoughts of a remodel, but I went for the ranger just because it has the plus buy. I could draw some cards. The Magpie isn't going to draw everything. Isn't going to draw everything here. So look, so here look, the 2 sources of plus buy actually worked out because I didn't find the ranger, but I found the storeroom. So I'm not sure on this issue of including 2 terminal buy cards in your deck. It doesn't seem worth it to me, but I'm not sure. I was glad for it here, right? But who knows how it may have hurt me previously. So again, here is probably my last turn for building, just up to platinum and gold, and now I am gonna start going for the colonies. I'm full with treasure and I have tons of magpies. So I should be able to consistently go after a colony. So my opponent goes for the first one here, and I am going to be able to get up to 1 myself, and I set my ranger into attack position, so next time it's played I can attack with him, meaning I draw 5 cards with him. So 1 apiece on the colonies here, and we're rapidly entering the end game, right? He has on 2 expands and also a plus buy, so we just have to be careful and pay attention to what our decks could do. So he turns our colony into a colony and buys our colony. So he's trying to end the game as quickly as possible. Here it seems, and it puts me into a very interesting position. So I can't take 1 colony. I feel safe in taking 1 colony. Right, I have no problems taking 1 colony. There I could have played the ranger instead of the magpie and just drew everything, because I would draw a lot. But I chose to play the Magpie instead. In fact, here too I can probably play the Ranger, but I think there's um some terminals. I think there's the expand in the back, as well as another Magpie maybe. I'm not sure. So instead I'm just going to play the storeroom for the money and pick up the one colony and nothing else. Nothing else really matters. So we both had 20 points, 3 colonies left in the pile, right? So we see here my opponent doesn't have that great of a turn. He's just able to pick up a couple of duchies. So potentially I could end the game, but I would need like a stupid hand to do so. It's more likely that I'm able to get 2 colonies here, but the question is, do I take 2 colonies? No, because 2 colonies opens up the opportunity for him to go colony province and win. I see that now, right? But in the game, I kind of gambled. I said, like, it's very difficult for him to get colony and province, I feel. So I am just going to take the chance here and expand into colony and buy another colony and hope he stalls out. But he actually comes out with the win next turn. So maybe better, definitely better, is to expand gold here into province, buy another province. Because he can't take 3 colonies. Maybe he could take 2. Maybe he could take 2. But with double province, I probably would be in a position to take the last colony in a province. Maybe. But I used up a bunch of my good stuff here, right? A lot of my magpies went, plus my expand, plus my upgrade. So I had very few tricks left for the next shuffle at least. So maybe he would have jumped on that opportunity and gone for the colonies. But either way, I think that was a misplay at the end there by me. Alright, that is how the match ends. Thanks for watching, and I will see you.